So hi everyone, welcome to the course, and today we will be covering all our DOM elements that we have already seen in the previous lectures, that how we can select some elements of the HTML and how we can manipulate them. Today we will look forward for more elements like that. So let's start with that. First of all, I want to have one H1 where I want to have the heading, the movie banner looks great. Okay, after that you can have one paragraph of lower MSP, and similarly you can have one more paragraph of lorem. Okay, now let's suppose I want to select an element by its class name. So obviously I'll just put a class, and to this I will put a heading. So to select this element with the help of class name, select your document dot get element by class name method, and in that method put the same name as it is of the heading to this. After that you have to put dot c. After that you need to select this by index 0. Why I am saying that? Because print this thing, you will get to know console.log and put everything inside it. Now let's go and check that you are getting an HTML collection where your H1 is selected by your class name. Okay, so to select it, if you want to give it, okay, let me do one thing. Let me store it somewhere. Let head equals to, okay, and now you can console.log head. So this will give you the same answer as it gave previously. So to this, what I am going to do is I will add some styling. So to this head 0, head 0 means I want to select this particular H1 which is standing at 0th index. Okay, so style dot color equals to blue. Okay, now let's see, your color is now blue. Okay, so this is how you can change the elements or modify your elements with the help of class. So color is now purple, it is working as purple. Now to this you can also add your background color if you want. Background color. Now just see, your property will not work if it is not properly written. That means if it is not matching. See, this is not matching, so you need to put dot style dot background color. So now it will work. See, it is working now, and now you can put something lighter. Let's suppose bisque. I think spelling is not correct, so you can always go with 0 FF 2 3 4. So it is the darker. Okay, leave it. I just showed you how you can add a background color to this. Okay, now what if you want to add some color or increase font size of the paragraph? You have two paragraphs and you want to select it by your tag name. So for selecting it through tag name, what you will do is document dot get element by tag name, and to this you have to write your tag. And I want to apply style, but this style will not be applied if I'm not specifying index over here. Let's suppose I added 0, now it will work. I want font size to be greater. Okay, so let's suppose I added 30 pixel. So now it should work. See, it is working. Now the paragraph is of 30 pixel. If you want this to also set to 20 pixel, then what you need to do is you just need to replicate this line and add D over here and just change your index. So your font size of this will also change. So this is how you select by class name or your tag name. ID we have already covered. Okay. Now let's see how you can manipulate the inner HTML. Suppose I am writing document. I want to add some element over here. So I want to do document dot body dot append child, and I want to append one div. Okay, so now let's see what it is saying, that fail to execute append child on node parameter 1 is not of type node. So what do I need to do? I want to write it over here. See, let's suppose that I have a div over here. Okay, now I want to select this div first. So how I will select this div? Let my div is equals to document dot get element by, we'll select by ID. I am going to give it one ID. ID equals to container. Okay, and to this container, let's select this container. Your spelling should be same, so you can copy it from here and paste it here. Okay, so now you can check this by consoling it. Console my div. Okay, so you should get here. So this, you are getting your container. To this container you want to append child, right? Select my div dot my div 0 dot append dot, or let's suppose div dot append child, you want to append p. So let's see how it is working. You are getting an error. Okay, so let's suppose you want to append p. So your paragraph is appended. So that means you want to add this particular thing to your div. Okay, so append child, I will tell you how you will do that. Basically you require parent for that, and to work on that we'll see how you can implement it. But my div dot append paragraph means if you want to write something, HTML works great with JavaScript. That means you want to append something, you want to add something to this div, so it is working properly fine. Let's suppose if you want to put alert over here, so you will not be able to add that, because to div this, how you will do the alert. So that is why I am showing you that what is possible and what is not possible over here. Now to do to this, I want to append. I really want to append child over here. So now let's see how you will append it. Let's suppose I want to append child equals to paragraph equals to p. Okay, and let's console this, console.log your this thing. So p is here. Now go to element, open your body, and to this container you can see nothing is added. Okay, so what is this? Why it is printing me p and here it is nothing written? Because this p is just printing it, nothing is there. Because if you want to write something to this p, so first of all let's see how you can create it. So my div dot, you want to select your my div. Now write the append. There is something called, see, appending means before appending you need to create something. That is why I was saying that let's check how you can append. That p was created but it was not appended. That was just to show me, because in element when I checked there was nothing called p inside div, but I want to have that. So what I will do is here to my children append child, I will say document because in the document I want to create element. Which element I want to create? I want to create P. So now let's see. Here P is printing of that, and wait. So let's have your div here. So it is saying that it is not a function. So what we can do is append child equals to document.create div. And now let's go to this. This div might be created. Okay. So to this div, I want to select this div. I want to add a class name to div. Okay. So yeah, that was your all about class name and paragraph. So thank you so much everyone. Let's see you in the